Wagwan, Wagwan, Wagwan. It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, shout out to my man, Destro Reborn. Conversation and reviews. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification video so that every time that I upload, you'll be the first to get an exclusive. So, yo, he has some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. Grab your shoulder pads, down your helmet, and let's get this work.
And here we go.
Men, listen up. Message for the men. You really have to be cognizant of your disposition in public places when it comes to how you interact with women. And we do too in other instances, but this is not about us right now. I'm talking about y'all.
Where the fuck you going with this? I can already tell it's some fuckery.
Last night I was at the bar with my sister, and it's just like, I'm at the bar, this dude is sitting like 2 seats down from me on my right. He's by himself, he's having a drink, cool. I'm not really paying him any attention, that's his prerogative, cool. He's staring into my soul.
Shut the fuck up!
To the point, like, I'm just like going to my bag, getting lip gloss. I look over, I feel someone looking at me, and he's staring into my soul with this, like...
He probably looking at you like, what the fuck are you? Who are you? Where did you come from?
Straight face on him, like, and that doesn't mean he's a serial killer. That doesn't mean he's however, as a woman...
When will it finally be enough? Why is every move you make treated as evidence that you're some sort of creep or the next R. Kelly? You're not even allowed to casually sit at the bar, savoring your aged Japanese whiskey while taking in the scenery or appreciating the ambiance and architecture. Why do these mid-tier women constantly assume that any glance in their direction is romantic or sexual? Perhaps you're staring at a stain on her shirt or simply curious about what she might be drinking. Maybe you recognize her from somewhere in the past or are genuinely trying to estimate where her lace front ends and her natural hip.
Again, and half the damn time, they ain't really caring about you. Some people, honestly, for real, they go make these damn videos and they be lying their ass off to get a reaction. Because if you listen long enough and you pay attention and listen close enough, they don't even tell the whole damn story right.
I can't assume that he's not. You're sitting here staring in my eyes, you're not saying anything. Like, y'all really gotta chill. Y'all wonder why we picked the bear.
I tell like a TIE is, I hate bullshit.
The moment y'all picked the bear said, fuck y'all. The bear left with the man. I mean, this is fucking fascinating. The bear walked away and got with the man, and they both sipping on Casamigos with a passport and on plane gone. You picked the bear don't even want you. The bear curved you.
So we didn't learn. We didn't learn from last time. We didn't. So we didn't learn.
I want to let it be known, I'm not letting y'all live it down that y'all picked a bear.
No, you picked the bear because bears love to rummage through trash receptacles. And they won't be fazed by the smell of rotting fish. Okay, wait, that was wrong. We shall not speak ill of our new partner in crime, the bear.
Like, come on. Like, you're staring into my eyes, you're being really weird, you won't look away, you think I'm gonna like back down, so I'm staring back at him like, what? Like, I don't get it.
Now look here, my brothers, witness the downfall of Western women. They have gone from being idolized by men to seeing who will flinch first, like one of those boxing match stare-downs, so masculine in her nature that she treat them like a dirty Q-tip. These potential roadhouse brawling sisters are beneath you.
Roadhouse.
Yes, we must date up instead of squabble up. It's time we elevate our standards instead of engaging in petty confrontations. Women.
A guy comes up on my sister's side, and he's like, oh, y'all not from around here, are you? And it's just like, why?
Now, when she's crying in a few months about why men aren't approaching her, remember this moment.
It's like, why?
There it is right there. Man asks you a question, and your response is ghetto and ratchet and niggerish.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
This proves my point. When we talk about behavior,
But let's unpack the real reasons why mid-tier women hop on Beyonce's internet complaining about being approached. These women are clout chasing through victimhood. She doesn't cosplay as a victim for genuine protection, but for presentation, to broadcast to the bitter sisterhood that she's highly sought after. It's her subtle way of declaring men are always after me without explicitly stating it.
yeah, men don't want you. You want a man to want you. It's like, but again, it goes back to this, and I have to make this clear. Do I like it when women behave this way? Hell yeah, I do. It lets me know who not to talk to. It lets me know who not to approach. It lets me know who to stay the fuck away from. It lets me know, okay, this woman is toxic. This woman got some issues. I don't need that disrupting my peace. So when we have modern feminist women, bitter, angry, confused, fucked up, slow, behaving this way, they already done shot theyself in the foot.
Passive-aggressive flex, clearly disguised as a cry for boundaries. Now look, do you see how pathetic that is? Yet another tactic to convert the currency of your attention into clout or acknowledgement. Please notice me. Please give me attention. Please validate me. Oh, shut up. No different from a teenager desperately begging for.
But guess what, though? This just hit me. The fact that that man didn't say nothing, I bet you that irritated the fuck out of her. I bet you that made her feel uncomfortable. Of course it did. He just stared at her. He didn't say nothing. We have a large number of these modern feminist women that behave this way. And they mess it up for the good black women that don't behave this way.
For acceptance from the cool kids, you'd be shocked at what lengths these insecure women will go to for validation. For example.
So every morning on my run, I pass the same guy. He's out walking his dog. Sometimes he's with his young son. Sometimes he's not. But every morning, I say, good morning. Hey, man, what's going on? And every morning, he ignores me. This morning, flat out ignores me. This morning.
So you mean to tell me you'll speak to him and he ignores you?
And here we go.
I guess I passed by his house. He's coming out of his front walk. I'm passing by. We're closer than we've ever been, like 5-6 feet apart. And I say, hey, man, good morning. Doesn't look at me, totally ignores me. Obviously, your boy has a problem with Miss Jade. I don't know why, but he does. But some of y'all are feeling the same way. You're out doing your thing. I'm out doing my run, right? And I want him to acknowledge me.
Let's do a thought experiment. Now think about it. Imagine reversing the genders in this scenario. It would instantly become labeled as harassment or creepy behavior.
Yeah, it would. It would be a problem. You want this man to acknowledge you. Maybe he don't want to acknowledge you. You don't have to. But if you switch the goalposts, yeah, I can see that. But modern women would be quick to get on the phone, dial 911, or quick to put you in a box. But see, what has happened is the same energy that you give the man is just giving back to you. Now you don't like it. This is the second woman. Now you don't like it. You don't like it. Guess what? Shut the fuck up and deal with it.
A woman innocently stepping out to walk her dog, repeatedly approached by a man who conveniently schedules his jog at the exact same time. This random man feels entitled to her attention and personal space. Despite her clear signals of disinterest, he refuses to accept her silence as an answer, continuously trying to engage. See how that sounds? Yet I guarantee you, these same women who routinely shout creep fail to recognize the blatant hypocrisy when the roles are reversed.
They're used to it because a lot more men are going to be rejecting you. They have a problem. They get mad and throw a fit when a man doesn't acknowledge them, doesn't say anything to them, doesn't pay them attention, ignores them.
See how their behavior mirrors the very actions they condemn. In this case, she believes she has every right to demand attention from a man she finds attractive. Pause and let that simmer in your mind for a moment. When men do it, they're labeled as creeps. When women do it, they're simply being friendly and outgoing.
And some of y'all are doing your thing and you want acknowledgement, man. I can't talk. You want acknowledgement from, I don't know, your parents. You're finally getting your life together and you want them to say something and they're not saying anything. You want acknowledged at your job because you're working your butt off. Man, you're doing overtime hours. You're doing whatever it takes. They're not acknowledging you. Some of you want the government to acknowledge you. Man, you're paying your student loans. You've been paying through the whole pause. You want them to acknowledge you, maybe give you a little forgiveness.
Yeah, you know she definitely had to shout out her daddy and baby father, aka the government. They really want and need a kiss on the forehead from Uncle Sam.
And the thing is, you're that entitled. Guess what? Boo fucking who? If a man doesn't want to say anything to you, he don't have to say nothing to you. Men are reading the room. And the more men read the room, it's like, heifer, you are not worth the juice to squeeze.
But hey, that's a topic for another video.
We may never get the acknowledgement. We may never get somebody to go, hey, great job. I see you. You're doing great. Does that change the fact? Does that change what we know we should be getting up and doing every single morning? No, it does not.
Meanwhile,
on their phones, do a little weird shit. Again, we could just be paranoid. However, him staring into my soul and into my sister's soul and not saying a word doesn't help with the stereotype that you're up to something.
Not really. It can just be he saw two dumbasses and it's like, what the hell they're doing here? Because it's clear you're a dumbass. It's clear there's something wrong with you. I can even look into your soul and tell that the elevator don't go all the way up. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Paranoid, but the world we live in is the reason why we think this way.